Excommunicado. Here we go. We gonna get her done now?
Work on it.
I left Eddie up there. He's still working on the mean green machine.
Oh.
So what are we doing now? We got aluminum studs here. Aluminum.
They're breakaway studs is what
They're
they
breakaway, so when you blow up your blower,
Yep.
it just blows off.
Yep.
Is that heavy?
Yep.
You're grunting. You need a hand?
Nope.
Oh, it looks like you got it. Good thing. Don't drop it. I bet Jim is watching.
Ooh, look at that. That's neat. Look at that.
Stick your finger in there. It'll crunch it. So there you go. It compresses the air and just jams it in there.
Yep.
Jams it in there. So we're opening it up to close it up.
Yep.
This is it. This is going together for the last of the last.
Yep.
All right, so I'll come up here and check on you every once in a while.
Okay.
I'll be the parts chaser guy. What do you want? I need to go get that windshield, so we'll bring it down here. It's up in the glass shop. Got the front end kind of put together. Yeah, let's just get on the motor. Get this going back.
Next, I got distributor, MSD box, the coil.
We need to make sure we get the firewall. We got a chrome firewall, yeah.
How does that, what do we use for that?
It's double-sided tape, or urethane works too. The stuff I put on around the edge that I normally use and work.
The beading.
The bead, it's just like all crinkled and looks nasty.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So I need to get a different kind or something.
That's just storage.
It's just storage guard.
Yeah.
And I've never had that problem
yeah,
with it before.
It's,
I'm glad we didn't put it on because look at how it got all nasty.
yeah, look at it. It's just.
So maybe if I get I don't know, I've never had that happen before. But don't break it, careful.
We got a whole stack of these things.
Huh?
We got a whole stack of them.
No, this one's already cut to fit on there. I'm not making, it takes too long to do that.
Picking that idea.
So let's get that on
Yeah.
today too, before too long.
Yeah.
I'll get some polish down here. We'll start cleaning up as we go. So that's it. Excommunicado, we're on it. Let's get this thing gone. Let's get it started. Let's drive it around.
I want to drive it around.
The weather's kind of nasty today, but
I about got took out by a tree limb on the way to work today.
nice.
Going down the road, and next thing you know, the wind just kicked up, and
Okay, I'll go check on parts for you.
Okay.
We'll, I'll keep you going.
we're gonna have to prime this thing.
Okay.
I've got one, or
I'm running parts. Gibby's poking a screwdriver in here. What are you doing here?
I'm lining the oil pump shaft up with the bottom of the distributor.
Okay.
I
think I have a tool. I know I do. If it's still in there, that you can prime it up. Don't you want to prime it up?
I've got one. Eddie's got one too. So
Okay.
But there's no oil filter oil, but I still want to get all my wires and stuff ran.
Do we have that thing for the oil filter?
I believe yes.
So all we need is an oil filter.
We need an oil filter.
Okay.
And I ain't got my flat. Oh, there it is, right there.
What else? I'm the hey boy. You got me hey boy on some
Fittings.
quarter to half fitting 90s. I already got you a couple.
Yeah. And then we need
a battery. Getting a battery. Josh is checking on the battery cutoff right now.
oh, if it gets one or not.
Yeah. What else am I getting? I was getting and baby powder.
Baby powder.
So this is you don't want to glue this puppy down.
No.
When she blows, you want her to blow.
I guess.
You want her to blow off of there. So I gotta get you some baby powder.
Yes. In the destructions, it says use talcum or baby powder on that gasket.
Okay, you sure you got them right?
Huh?
You sure you got them destructions right?
Well, I don't know. There's no pictures.
I was gonna say there's no pictures in there. It's all words.
All words.
A lot of words. Okay. So you line up the distributor. And when I get back, we'll see where we're at. I'll be back. I'll get your battery and baby powder, and then I'll go get some more fittings. Man, that smell brings back memories. I haven't changed a diaper in a lot of years. I did change diapers for my kids.
Yeah, I did too.
And I always stayed on standby for the grandkids. But I got 7 grandkids, And I didn't have to go on active duty, not even once. It
Not
worked
one
out.
time.
Not one time. It worked out perfect. You're losing stuff there.
Yeah, it's just inside.
Extra parts. Do you need a hand, or should I just watch you struggle? This is where you grind it down, those aluminum studs there. Bam! Look at that. Woohoo! What about? What do we got going on? Oh, it's bolted.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a gaskets over there. I'm sure that gets powder too. So.
All right, so that's one step closer to being closer.
Well, and I
Got the baby powder.
just waiting for you and stuff. I was like, the intake manifold's on it, and I checked it had silicone, so it's like been on there. I'm like, I better just check the torque on these things. They were all loose.
Oh.
I was like, whew.
So good.
We'd had antifreeze leaking.
No. Okay, check everything as you go.
Oh, man.
All right. Good to go. Okay, I seen Gibby with a hacksaw. I had to come investigate what you're doing with a hacksaw. What are you doing with a hacksaw?
Well, if you look, the carbs go on like this.
Yeah.
And see how we're bumping something? It's hitting that. On the accelerator pump right there.
We can't have that.
No, we can't have that. So,
Whack it.
yeah, I just gotta whack it off and then put a little flare on there and then just move that to right there. Look, I get a good, almost a ½ inch off of it, which will give me clearance. See?
Yep. What do we got here?
Hole. We got a plug.
We need some plugs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the
Yeah, we got the
sunning
temperature
units
water.
over on that side.
Yeah, we got the oil right here. And we got the water here. I just kept them on both sides.
Okay. Thought we had them. Are they wired in yet?
They should.
I think we did all that.
Well, they go up into the dog legs here. Yeah.
I think we're all wired there. We'll need to make sure. Okay, well, I'm back chasing some more.
Okay.
Chasing down the right. Oh, give Lisa a call.
Okay, call Lisa right now.
And I'll go pick up a oil filter.
Thank you.
Okay, Josh just came by, sugared us up. Passover's gone, and we don't celebrate Easter, but it's like we got our old Easter eggs. Oh, I am Christian, and we do have the resurrection, but no Easter thing. Okay, so you're checking oil.
Mm-hmm.
And we have oil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my third run, I think, already.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have studs.
Mm-hmm.
But the one carburetor came with studs with the electric choke, and the other had a manual choke. No studs.
That makes no sense to me, but
We got it. So I got a battery. I got more. I got the fittings for the fuel lines. I got a filter for the oil. I got oil. I need to go get the tool from the other building to run up some oil, pump up some oil so we can get her done. Okay, so I'll do that, and then we'll put some more parts on. They're putting this stud in with the old double nut lock nut technique. So if you actually, some people might not know this, but if you put two nuts on the stud, tighten them up off of the thing so you're not jamming down on there, then you can tighten the whole thing in there. And then loosen both of them up a little bit with the wrench, kind of like so. Get them there, then tighten them both together, like so, and then tighten the whole thing down, like so. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. Gouge, strip. Okay, we won't edit that out.
yeah, leave that in there. Fumble fingers tied out something to play.
Yeah, at least it didn't go down in there while it was.
No, well, it's a pretty big wrench. It's the little things you got to worry about.
Where did that missing nut go? Okay. So it looks like they're in.
Yep.
There we go. A little cut and whack. All lined up.
That's a tight fit, isn't it?
Lisa over there at, yeah, I like our fight in the background. a flipping auto supply.
Flipping auto parts.
Yeah. Comes through again. Had our little studs for the for the carburetor, which we didn't have. I don't believe we have a linkage yet. We haven't decided what we're going to do there.
I just was up there in Josh's order because they make, you know, if the carbs are this way, and so I went up there and he's ordering it now, I think.
So did we decide what we needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get the one that's got the bracket off the back. It just goes to this carb, to the bracket, to a linkage that bolts down here. Then your gas pedal comes up that way.
So it's actually made for a blower? Wow, we don't have to figure out nothing and fiddle and do?
It's got nice little chromy black brackets and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I bet you're going to have to modify something.
Oh,
whether it needs it or not, you'll modify it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there we go. I wonder what we got for intakes. Or for
air cleaners?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, Jim, if you're watching this, what are we doing with it?
I thought
we may have it. Let me
yeah,
look
that when
around.
we hit downstairs, you were going to show them.
Oh, I don't know. We'll look.
That
I'll go
that
look.
cast aluminum one, remember?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you're making a goopy mess.
This and caulking, I'm terrible. I'm good at it, but I'm messy.
You're good and messy, yeah.
Good and messy.
So you need to get that slid in there.
Yeah.
Without making a big mess.
Yeah. Without hitting wires.
Without hitting wires, without hitting all that.
Or dropping it.
And dropping it. Yeah, don't drop it.
Boom.
I'll have to go get some thinner. So that's going to go between the insert in the body.
Yep.
And there's a little gap there, just about that wide.
Yep.
And if you slide it in there, that will give you something to screw your MSD box into.
Right. You can all
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
I can kind of see what you're doing there. Can I hold them wires back, or you good? Let's see. What am I seeing here? Am I seeing anything? Well, if you've seen anything, you were better than me there.
Oh no.
Okay, so you can kind of see, we got it up there. That gives us a wood, something to screw into. And when we tidy up the wires, we can screw the fuse block onto it now. Here's the fuse block, and it just pops into like a casing. And then we can screw the MSD box in there, paint it black, and it'll all be beautiful.
It'll all be beautiful. Okay, here we are.
So just spin up some oil.
Spun up some oil.
We put some oil in it, 5 quarts.
And I pulled the plug and drained it. There was just a little bit in there just to make sure it was empty. So put the filter on, pre-filled the filter, put the filter on.
So you got the fancy tool here?
Yeah.
Is it a homemade one?
I think so, yeah. It's
Of
just
course
a
it's
distributor
homemade. Okay.
that
So we take an old distributor.
we cut it off here where it goes
get rid
for
of
the
that,
cap.
yeah.
Get rid of that.
And then right there.
This goes into the oil pump. Then you spin it with a drill. And you know, people don't realize this. To really get the true oil, you have to have the old style, the distributor in it, because this blocks off the oil galley.
Oh yeah.
Through here.
Yep.
Otherwise, if you just take something and
It
spin
just
that,
kinda shoots it up.
it don't get to the top
pressurize.
end.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So our special tool. There you go.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, we run it, which it's electric gauge. We have no wiring, no battery.
Right.
But I sat and spun it. I mean,
It's
yeah, it's
got a wall. All right. So then you stab the distributor.
back in.
We're already top dead center.
Yep, I had number one. Everybody knows Chevy, point towards number one, basically.
Okay.
So I did that. Had to spin it again to get it to pop into the oil pump. Got up on number one, checked it, we're good.
So how good's your memory? What's the firing order?
1843652.
Okay. All right, there we go.
So you agree with that?
I would agree with that. Yeah, it's probably written on here somewhere. Even I would think.
No, usually it was on the old
On the
cast
old
iron
cast
intakes.
iron head intakes,
It was
yeah.
right up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't be on here.
No. So
Okay, so my fittings look like they fit.
oh yeah, I got all the fittings on. And here's what I want to do with just this particular one. I want to put 2 fuel filters on it.
Okay.
Because here's what we're going to do. we're going to get a quarter T, quarter, and put our fittings in. I'm going to put that right here with a 90 on this one. So we'll come up here with hard line to our T, and then I want to come off this way and that way. So this one's going to run. I want to put a filter here.
Okay.
And then I want to put a filter here.
Ooh.
And then this line's going to run
through the inside there.
Through the inside. I've already moved our banjos.
Okay.
This one's going to go up to here. This one will come and go up to there with the 2 fill filters. I think that'll... And then I can hardline right from our pressure right to the block. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then we're going to hardline from here to here.
Yep.
So I think that'll give it a pretty decent look. I like that.
So we got pretty much almost everything to do that.
Yeah, we do. Except for the T, probably. We probably don't have a T.
Oh, and I need another fuel filter.
Yeah, and another fill filter. These are pretty slick. I didn't know they had a stone in them.
Yeah, they open up and you can clean them out. Even.
Yeah, they got a stone in them instead of a paper cartridge.
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty slick. I like that. You know, and then
I put one of those. We did an old truck one time. I actually traded our spray booth to a body shop. They put some new ones in, but the old man had an old pickup truck turned into a tow truck.
Oh, really?
And they wanted it restored.
Uh-huh.
But they were too busy in the body shop, so my son did it. He traded it. So I had to go tear down the spray booth, bring the spray booth over here, bring the thing. We filled, okay, so the thing hadn't been run for years.
Is that the sandblast booth, or is that somewhere
else?
No,
the nicer booth.
Oh,
It was a spray bake booth. It was a good booth.
Yeah.
So taking it back to Rogers from, Mountain Home to Rogers or flipping to Rogers is 2 hours.
Bolts.
This thing had sat forever, and the gas tank was full of crap.
Oh, the truck.
I couldn't drive that thing for more than 15 miles, and it would clog it up.
Right.
Luckily, I had one of those. That's the end of the big story. I had one of those.
It's like your blowgun, keep it in your pocket?
Well, but that's what I had put in because I'd cleaned it out, and I thought I had it pretty good. So every about 15 miles, I had to stop, pull that filter out.
Blow it out,
clean it out.
Right.
But it worked.
You made it.
Back. So
long day.
Yeah, long day, long story. But got powder all over everything.
Yeah. Now I guess since Josh ordered a electronic choke and a manual choke, we're just going to put a rod in this one.
We probably only need to choke one of them.
Yeah, the front one, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll put just a rod in here to hold that so it don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're getting closer. So what else we got for today? You gonna do any more today?
That's poly bonded in, so I ain't gonna mess with that.
Got the coil.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put that coil in. That's what I'm gonna do.
We got a
right
plan
now.
for the coil.
I gotta make my little mount.
Make it a little dealy wop for it.
Yep.
We got kind of a thing here and there.
Yep.
Gonna mount it to the
Bell housing. Well,
the transmission. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll work out good. Kind of cut that off, bend that over.
Trim that ear.
Make it work.
Yeah. Okay, let me get going this.
So that'll come down here. We'll bolt it on there.
Right down there. Yep.
And we'll call that good for a day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, windshield, see what else. Do something on it tomorrow.
I could do my fuel lines.
Yeah, you gotta run all the fuel lines.
Oh, I should bring that yoke back. Measure a drive shaft.
Yep. Get a drive shaft. We need to,
I think we have everything to do the brake lines now. Because we didn't have the fittings.
oh yeah, I seen those over there. We can finish the brake lines up.
I think the whips are here, the braided line.
Yep.
I can get the brakes done.
Done, get them
And
bled.
actually bled.
And be done.
Oh, we gotta get them lug nuts. Tell Josh about them nuts.
Okay.
For them wheels.
Special lug nuts.
Special lug nuts.
Front is all tidied up. We got the right drag link and everything now.
Yes.
Had to get kind of a weird size one because of the way this front end is. It's a really neat I-beam axle, drilled I-beam, super bell. Then we can put there'll be plenty to do tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
So that'll be
I'd like to get it on its tires so I can set all the geometry on the front end and stuff.
We'll get with them about the lugs today.
Yeah.
Oh, and we need to get longer studs for the back here. those need to be longer, and the parts store didn't have them, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to order
Yeah,
them
them suckers
special.
gonna have to come out the
They're gonna have
back there.
to weigh the heck out there.
Yeah.
So let's get on those.
Okay. I got to get on too about a water outlet. Because
Yep.
I imagine we'll just put a straight on here, right, Bob? And come right out between the belt? Or do you want to put one of our slick, turny ones and come out here?
On the outside,
I think it's pretty cool going through here, don't you? Or no?
and we're gonna have to just make sure it stays clear. That's a tight bend to get around the outside. I think we're gonna have to go through the middle.
I think the middle is going to be this.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll get a straight one, just come straight
Yeah,
up.
straight one.
Yep,
Okay.
we can do that.
Oh, alternator, we need alternator bracket. Oh, we got alternator brackets in, didn't we? Get a bunch in?
I think so.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the water pump, gotta put a water pump
Short
on.
water pump with 7-inch dual groove pulley.
Yep.
Because what we'll do is we'll run the alternator off the back one and we'll put a single belt off the front.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a starter on this thing, Bob?
There's one.
Starter? No, we got to get a starter.
Run the wires. We need some looms. We need some wire looms.
Yeah,
Gotta have some cool wire looms on it.
yeah, for sure.
Don't want them dangling. All right, let's get with Josh, make sure we got all that coming and what we need.
Yeah, for sure.